Woo! That's a lot of information, right? I guess. Yeah, I think so. But we made it through. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I never know what's happening in my life. Yes. Saki. Hey, everyone, it's Saki. Look at that.
Greetings, citizen. How may I be of service?
Saki, what are you talking about?
You keep referring to me as this Saki fellow.
Yeah, yes.
But what?
Yeah, Saki, because your name is Saki.
What? Have we met before?
Yes, we've met. Everyone has met. Okay. Don't lose us here, all right? Saki, it's me, Clark. We've met before, pretty sure a lot of times.
Oh, it didn't work.
What didn't work?
Well, you weren't supposed to recognize me. I'm wearing a cape.
Oh.
You were supposed to look at me and think, oh, that must be a superhero. And then you were going to try to come up with my name, like, are you Super Saki? Are you the amazing Saki man? Oh, are you the incredible Sock? But you recognized me right away. Oh, I guess I'm not good at hiding my secret identity.
No, Saki, listen, I'm not like an expert at this, but I think I have a few things to help you with your secret identity.
You do?
Yeah, there are several things you missed.
Oh, well, like what?
Your face.
My face? What's wrong with my face?
We can see it, Saki. Like, you're doing a superhero thing. They usually cover their face with, like, I don't know, like a mask or something.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, well, the second thing is when you usually say your, like, superhero name, you don't usually use your real name in your superhero name. I mean, that's like if I stood up here and I was like, I'm not Clark, I'm Captain Clark. Yeah, do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, because you're Clark, and then your superhero name is Captain Clark, and everyone just says, oh, it's Clark.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes. And one last thing,
What?
Saki.
What?
Your voice, you didn't change it, not even a bit.
I'm supposed to change my voice?
Yes, you're supposed to. If you're a superhero and you're trying to hide your identity, you don't want people to know you by your voice.
Oh, okay. Let's try this. Greetings, citizens.
Still the same.
Oh, greetings, citizens.
Okay, just a louder one.
Greetings,
Saki.
citizens.
Okay, ow.
Greetings, citizens.
Saki. Okay.
Greetings. What?
Yeah, that.
No.
You look like Saki. You sound like Saki. We can all see your Saki. You just have a red cape on.
Oh. Clark, this cape has been nothing but a disappointment.
No, Saki.
I think I'm going to try to return it and get my money back.
No, don't do that. It is a cool cape, and I'm pretty sure all these lovely people out here have had capes when they wanted to pretend to be a superhero.
Oh, you just said it.
What?
You said the word pretend. Pretend. I thought that by putting on this cape, I would become a real superhero and have real superpowers. But it didn't even work. I couldn't even fly.
You tried to fly?
I climbed up on top of the washing machine.
Oh, no.
I stood on the edge.
Don't tell me. Saki,
I yelled, up, and away, and I took a jump.
Then what happened?
I went down below.
Oh, Saki. Look, do not try to climb on your washer with a cape and jump off. It doesn't work.
Fortunately, I landed in a clothes hamper.
Oh, I'm glad you're okay. You could have sprained your ankle.
Yeah, but the bad thing was that the hamper was filled with all the other spare socks from the house. All the other fellas, they saw me.
Yeah.
They saw me jump in there, and they saw me yell up and away, and I was so embarrassed. Oh.
You must have felt like a real heel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, no. Okay, I'm sorry. No, Saki, I'm sorry. So let me get this straight. You went to the store.
Mm-hmm.
You bought a cape. You took it out of the wrapper, out of the package, and you thought that if you just put it on, it would somehow make you a superhero and give you superhero powers.
Clark, I think I just figured out what I did wrong.
What did you do wrong?
I forgot to read the instructions.
It had instructions?
Yeah. I think if I remember correctly, there was a white tag on the back of the cape. Look and see if there's a white tag.
There's actually a white tag.
Okay, everybody. Clark is now going to read the instructions for how the cape works. So, Clark, please, go ahead and read the instructions.
Machine wash cold, tumble dry low.
Machine wash cold, tumble dry low.
Yep.
So I wash it, then I can fly.
No, you wash it, and then it's clean.
Well, look at the tag again. Does it say anything about flying?
No. Oh, yes, it does. It says, do not jump off a washing machine upon wearing this cape. No, it doesn't say anything about flying.
What about extra strength?
No, it doesn't say anything about that.
What about making you invisible?
No, nothing about that.
Heat vision.
No, that would be cool.
Big, more stretchy.
No, it doesn't do any of that.
Oh.
Okay, kids, help me out. So if you had like a cape, or you had like a mask or anything, and you put it on, like would it actually give you superpowers or make you a superhero? No, right? Right? Because in real life that's impossible, Saki. It is impossible to become a superhero, and therefore impossible to do the things that superheroes like have the powers that they do.
Well, that would have been good to know yesterday before I made a fool out of myself. I mean, first I embarrassed myself in front of all the other socks, and now I embarrass myself in front of all these family campers.
Saki, you haven't embarrassed yourself. Look,
No.
we all love Saki, right? I mean, give him a little something. Yeah, Saki.
You
didn't
do?
embarrass
love
yourself.
me?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You really, really love me?
Yes. They really love
Oh.
you. Okay. They love you. And Saki, you don't know this, but it's actually pretty cool that you came up here with your cape and all.
What do you mean it's cool?
Well, all these kids are going to go to class. They're going to learn about how God has asked them to be something that is impossible for them to be, and to do something that is impossible for them to do.
Wait, did you just say that these teachers, they're going to teach these children, they're going to tell them to do things that are impossible to do?
Yeah. Because, Saki.
Those teachers should be fired.
Okay.
Where do we find teachers like this? I know how frustrating it is. Boy, and these children, they're going to be so frustrated to tell them to do something that's impossible. Clark,
Okay.
it's impossible.
Okay. Because what is impossible with man is impossible with God. And these kids are going to learn about what the power of God can do in their life. And Saki, that is awesome. So really, thanks. It's kind of cool how this all worked out.
I didn't think about the God part.
Yeah.
Wow. So what you're saying is it was good that I came out with my cape that doesn't work and all that because it helped to introduce the classes for the children?
Yeah, it did.
Wow. Wow, that's something. It's almost like it was scripted or something.
Okay.
Wow. Well, okay. Well, hey, Clark.
Yeah.
I feel a little better now.
Okay, I'm glad you do.
Maybe I'll keep the cape a little longer.
Should he keep the cape? I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he should keep the cape.
Okay.
I think it looks pretty good.
Well, hey, everybody, I hope you have a good week here at family camp and a good time in the classes. Clark,
Yeah.
would it be okay if I just pretend to be a superhero? Just pretend?
Yeah, I think you can pretend to be a superhero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, citizens, it is time for me to take my leave.
Are you taking it or?
Yes, okay. So before I go, let me tell you wisdom. Remember to cross the street at the crosswalk, and eat your vegetables. And
Okay.
wait half an hour after eating before you go swimming.
I mean, that is good.
Yeah, and only put the Q-tip in the outside of the ear.
That does
Okay,
hurt.
okay, I'm going to leave now. Here I go. Up, and to the side. Those are flying words.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye. Woo!
I didn't know if those were flying sounds or if he ate too many beans. I didn't know what was going on. Well, we have a little bit. I'm so thankful for Saki for coming up here and helping us do that. But we have a little bit even more to introduce that theme for today, kind of like a comic strip bumper kind of video. All right, it's real short. We're going to throw that up here now, introduce a little more of the theme. Thanks so much, everybody. Here you go.
Whoa! Kids, it's going to be so exciting in the Bible class sessions. I cannot wait for you to learn and grow and do some really cool things, and it'll be fun. Adults, I'm so glad that you are having an opportunity to be in here, and I'm excited to share with you, I guess you could call a superhero of the faith as well with you. Harry Shields is our speaker this week, and I see him, and we are so excited to have Harry with us this week. He has been here to Forest Springs before. Some of you may have heard him or have met him before, but Harry, I just want to invite you to come up and just share a little bit about what's going to be going on and maybe a little introduction about yourself as well. It's good to have you here, Harry.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. I'm looking forward. My wife Denise is looking forward to meeting all of you. I hope that sometime during this week, maybe we can grab a meal together, a cup of coffee together, because we truly want to get to know you. I'm sure this is true of all of the staff, but we have been praying, and I will be honest and say my wife Denise has been praying very much for you. And we are trusting that God will meet you here this week in a variety of different ways and through a variety of different people. I don't know if this is the first trip that you've taken this summer, but if you've taken trips to other parts of the country, maybe you've had to fly to get to those places, maybe you've traveled to other parts of the world, there's a good possibility that maybe you purchased trip insurance or trip protection. My youngest son and his wife were planning to take a trip earlier this year, and both of them contracted COVID, so that meant that the trip had to be canceled. But fortunately for them, they had trip insurance, so it protected them so that they can take that same trip sometime later on. Denise and I have a friend. He sells insurance, all different kinds of insurance. He would tell you that he provides protection for your car, protection for your appliances, protection for your home, protection for your motorcycle, whatever it might be. We have available to all of us in our communities ways in which we can protect ourselves. But one of the things that we often do not talk about or think about is deception protection. And that's what I want to talk about this week, primarily from the book of Colossians, Paul's letter to the Colossians. It's a book that exalts the Lord Jesus Christ, and in the process does that so that the readers, people like us, can find out when we live in a very confusing world, a deceptive world, how we can protect ourselves from all the different ideas that come our way. I would encourage you tonight, if you have an opportunity, maybe when the kids are asleep, that you read through Paul's letter to the Colossians. Hope we can talk about that and find out how God can equip you both this week and for the life to come, how you can be his faithful servants. Denise and I look forward to getting to know all of you during the course of this week. Thank you for being here, and I'm looking forward to being with you.